So, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about the murder during a robbery that took place that disrupted the life of PnB Rock, a rapper out in LA at a Roscoe's. I'm going to give people time to get in here. We're going to be stretching our range a little bit tonight because y'all know most of the time I ain't even what's going on with these people as far as celebrities are concerned is not something that I necessarily deal with often here unless they on some coon shit. But we going to bring those elements in. Let's not get it fucked up here. But I'm going to talk about what I thought initially upon seeing it. And also in retrospect, the things that I've been thinking about as I'm seeing different conversations go on about the situation, what I'm seeing happening. I'm not going to give people a whole lot of time to get in here, but I'm going to give people a little bit of time because this is random. And I know y'all want to talk shit. I know y'all want to. And I understand. I told y'all I do. I get it. But ain't nothing I can do. Okay. I'll tell y'all why here in a second. But on your way in, hit the like button for me, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's go.
Let's go. Hey, yo. I ain't talking to guys that get you killed, scales and vacuum seals, my office supplies. Put my portion aside. I get 10% off of every brick like they offer at times. I'm a dog in this dark enterprise. I put everything in its place. I know how to compartmentalize. I'm who you call when they order pies. I get them to your front door, whether bus, train, walk, or the drive. Lord knows we lost a few guys. It's been a misfortunate ride, so pray with me, don't play with me. I brought this AK with me with a 40 round cartridge inside. Extreme danger, the team major, don't need favors. We never bring strangers to the king's chambers. Y'all re-up like teenagers. I got 1.3 of clean paper as my screensaver. Trust, word up, know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Lord, forgive me, I'm about to send these niggas to you. Let's go. Hey, yo, I pray with a 40 hand Glock that I'ma prosper, and any weapon formed against me shall not. Put in the order for 12 blocks. Pray everything land. There's holy water in my mailbox. With a freak in the slums that like to talk while she give head. That's what I call speaking in tongues. You never seen priests beefing with nuns, but these bitches is out of place down here. They sleeping with bums. A good bitch I can never find. I give her everything, and she still complain. I'm like, never mind. How you gotta complain every time? This ain't a union, this a communion. You get bread and wine. Let's go. Okay.
Okay, listen. I told y'all we're going to give people a whole lot of time to get in here. We're going to go ahead and get started. First and foremost, shout out Team Rob. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. Black first, second, and third. Again, hit that like button on your way in. If you're watching the playback, just hit the like button anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you here, if you're gonna be here, just hit that like button for me real quick. If nothing else. Okay, listen. I was gonna start this a little bit earlier, but I got fucked up in the game. I was trying to get into my Instagram because there's a video I wanted to share from there, but apparently I had left a comment that was a little bit too much for the streets. Apparently, on some post that I saw, I left a comment and it went against the guidelines. At this point, I understand these guideline shits is trash. I didn't even say a whole lot. It was a post. I think one of Nick Cannon's kids' moms was out here talking about how they live, how they vibe, and of course, the comments going crazy. And I say, I don't understand why we pussy watch so much. And y'all know I've said that before. I didn't even say I said vagina. Like I said, I find it odd or something to that effect you know, and it was, of course, it's gonna be black women in there going crazy, right? I think it was on the shade room or something. Black women was going crazy. Couldn't be me, blah blah blah. She a goofy, blah 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 blah. Pussy watching. That's what people are very very vested in. Pussy watching and dick watching. Now, I said black women need to stop watching other people's vagina, clocking other people's vagina. It's weird. That's all I said. And I used the word vagina. I don't even talk like that. I thought the word vagina would clear me of any type of. They said that is fucking hate speech. I said, what the fuck? How in the hell is that hate speech? Black women spend an excessive amount of time pussy watching. Worried about other bitches and what they doing with their pussy that ain't got nothing to do with them. I feel like that's a problem, and we gonna get into it. I told y'all we're gonna be going back, and I'm gonna get back into dealing with more range of topics. A lot of this bullshit I be seeing, I don't say nothing about. I come here and try to stay focused on black power and showing motherfuckers how to not be coons. But it's some shit I can say that I don't be saying. I'm gonna start saying it, goddamn it, because it's there needs to be a lane for real people out here. A lot of this shit need to be called out. Like all this pussy and dick watching I'm saying. Oh no, I don't. I can't do it. It's getting out of control. Like it's not your situation. Why you worried about that lady pussy? Anyway, but that held me up as far as getting on here because I had to figure out, okay, what the hell is going on? I couldn't figure it out for a while, and then I got some notification. It was like, well, we done caught your comment. Now I won't be able to go live on Instagram and shit like that. I did, of course. They say if you think we made a mistake, let us know. I did that little shit. We'll see what comes of that. But that held me up early. I was gonna come on here a little bit earlier, but I was trying to, figure all that shit out and what the hell was going on with that. So I do want to talk about this situation. It's to me, this is something that I think people can learn from. We can also see some of the degeneracy that endures here in our communities. We can talk about all of this shit. And where the people's most of the focus that people's been as far as how they came out talking about it, where the focus was. And what my initial thought was, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna get on here and we're gonna be real tonight. For real. And if profanity offends you, if you got some kids around, you might want to get them the fuck up out of here. Okay. And if you didn't know that already. But so, I'll give you the overview and then we're gonna break this shit down. Rapper PnB Rock. I didn't listen to his music. I did try to check out a couple of tracks. I couldn't have listened to his music. It just wasn't the type of that little, that new rap shit these motherfuckers be doing. It wasn't gonna be something that I listened to ever in my life. But I tried listening to some of that shit. He rapper out in LA, got hungry. Him and his kid's mom pulled up to a Roscoe's, got a little hungry, right? Upon being in this Roscoe's, while flaunting, or I guess I'm gonna say flaunting, because a lot of these rappers do that online. They flaunt online. I won't say he was flaunting in real life, but I'll say he was laced with big jewelry on. I don't even know how much it was. Could have been 100K. Could have been more than that. Could have been fake shit from based on the research I've done over the years. I don't know whether it was real or not. But in the restaurant with his kid's mom, She takes a picture of the food, because people take pictures of food like ain't nobody ever ate before, which I find weird. But not only take a picture of the food, but she put the location to where they were with that picture up on Instagram. Within, I want to say, a half hour, some coon ass niggas ran up in there with nothing to lose and robbed him broad daylight. And apparently he put up some form of struggle and they end up murdering him. Okay. That's the gist of it here. When I first saw it and I read that she had shared their location, I was like, what the fuck? I was confused as to why that would be a thing. Why would someone share the location? So my initial thoughts was to, in my mind, I'm running down on her. Like, what the fuck type woman is this that she knows what type man he is and what he does? They in LA, which people will call gangland, and you know, man, this brother was 30 years old, so he was old enough to at least be able to know where he was, to be aware of his surroundings. But his woman put the location out there. Okay, let me show y'all this. I'm going to share the screen. This is going to be no, I'm not going to share the screen. I'm going to play this clip that he did a few weeks before his untimely demise with a one DJ Academics, whom is a full-blown coon himself. Okay? It's my opinion of Academics. If you're a fan, I'm sorry, but it is what it is, right? I'm going to play y'all this clip, and it made it even more so to me. I'm like, well, okay, what the fuck? How is this possible? So y'all listen up. I'm going to turn it up a little bit so y'all can hear it. Yo, it's out of control, y'all. And I'm going to get to some of y'all's comments earlier tonight too. But I want to play this clip, and then I'm going to go back into my spiel about this because it confused the fuck out of me. Why somebody would be moving like this, considering this was a part of their story. Listen to him doing this interview with DJ Academics. It's about 3 minutes long. I just want y'all to listen to the situation.
LA's always felt a little spooky to me. And just tell me, and it's fine. Just tell me if it's just me being pussy. But like, just LA, I think because LA is synonymous with the death of Biggie, death of Pop.
Taking off. Somebody tried me on Fairfax, like mid-pandemic. But it was like another one. I don't know. I guess because niggas be sweet. You feel me? And niggas, niggas see me with my family, nigga, they think I'm just out here lacking. You know what I'm saying? So it would be one of those type of situations. So where like niggas.
Yo, I hear they just walking up to niggas in like broad daylight, like, yo, give me your chain. Like I'm like,
yo, niggas try me or something. It'd be like every time.
They try to take your jewelry or some shit?
I don't know, but it'd be like I be on shit and I'm not where I'm from. We like sneaky criminals. Like in LA, it's like they bold. It's like they want you to know. They want to spark a conversation.
Now keep in mind that this is what he knows. This is he knows what they're like. He said himself, they'll walk up on you in broad daylight. He from Pennsylvania. So basically saying over there, they more smooth criminal on some Mike Jack shit, right? They smooth criminals over there. They more sneaky with their crime. He's saying himself, he knows that they bold out there like that.
With you first before they get into some shit. Some of them might just go crazy. Like I know some niggas like that too. They might be on their sneaky shit too. But the majority of the times I got into some shit, it was like they just gave a drop up too fast. You feel me? So the second time I got into some shit, it was like niggas was just talking loud as shit, wanting me to hear their conversation. And it's like I'm with my peoples, like I'm with my daughter and my girl. Like why they talking about this gangster shit? Like this around, like we outside, we on Fairfax. I'm like, man, you know, I already peed the bitch. We out.
He's not on Fairfax.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like I'm on Fairfax right now. So I'm like, man, we out of here. You feel me? Like we going. My girl, like, no, I'm like, I'm just going off of the vibes. Like we out.
Is she peeping the energy? Because I'm
she ain't peeping. Yeah, she ain't peeping. She was tripping.
I'm thinking about women. Sometimes.
She be thinking I'm tripping. So in the mix of all this, I'm like, no, we.
He said his girl, even at this time when he got in, this is again, he said his second time, he was over on Fairfax. Niggas start talking buck or whatever like that. He was around his kids. His woman didn't peep the scene. She thought he was on some wild and shit or some paranoid shit. Woman didn't peep the scene at all. We're going to talk about that more here as we go into depth about this.
Oh, so she peeped it. I'm serious. Like, yo, we drive probably like 2 blocks in the street. She thinking this shit a game. She pulled over somewhere else. Like, oh, I want to go to this store right here. And then in the mix of me, like telling her like where to park at, it's like somebody just came fast as shit and took the park spot, like the same spot that we. I'm like, dude, they must have been following me or something, bro. How the fuck this car get behind me this fast? Like I ain't even look. I look back and that shit was there quick as shit. And then when I walked past, like the car bombed out. Like this shit tinted to the max. Oh yeah. I'm getting all this heat coming from the car though. Like I'm feeling the energy coming from the car. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Who that car? Like some other shit. I ain't go in the store for 2 seconds. The same people come from out the car, hop in the store, hype as shit, say some gang banging shit, like some shit. I don't know what they say. This is some shit out loud. Set your it was like something that I recognize the energy. You feel me? I'm like, what? You feel me? Like he like started talking to me with some gangster shit. Like I'm like, bro, do you know me? Like you know me from somewhere? He like, nigga, yeah, I know you weird. Trying to get me to like get into some shit. So I'm like, man, I flagged him off and I just walked out the store. I already know like what this shit about to go. You feel me?
You know what make you nervous is like you would like your girl.
No, that's why I be trying to be cool because you don't want to be nervous and make it seem like something about that. You want them to be as calm as possible. You feel me? You want your girl and your kids to be like making it seem like everything's cool. Ain't nothing about to happen to us. You feel me? Like we super good. So I just be cool. I just kept it cordial. I'm like, come on, maybe out. Niggas on some real shit. Yeah. You feel me? They got to the car, and while they get to the car, that's when I let niggas know like I'm not on that. You feel me? And I ain't gonna say what happened, but niggas know that I'm just not on that. Yeah. It's like, all right, he ain't with it.
Y'all hear that, right? Previous experiences out in California and in LA where these gang members who we gonna deal with here soon. Like, listen, we got a lot of food to eat here tonight. Okay, just sit down with me. Put your little goddamn handkerchief, a napkin, or something. Put it up around your neck or what in your lap. We got some food to eat here tonight. So, but he knows the situation. Broad daylight, him with his girl and his child. These motherfuckers don't care. They're trying to run up, trying to test him and shit like this. This is prior to him being murdered at this Roscoe's, right? Now, I'm looking at this shit. And I see this after I saw the shit. And I'm listening to him say, well, you know, his woman didn't peep the vibes. Let me tell you something. Early. If I'm in a situation where I'm a rapper, spitting bars out here and shit, right? And he wasn't necessarily a new rapper. He'd been in the game for a little while here. Your woman is supposed to follow and acquiesce to your lead. No questions asked. Now, some people will call this, especially these new age motherfuckers out here, call this toxic masculinity. I'm not in a position where I'm making this type bread. I'm out here in the streets and I'm dealing with a woman that is not following my direction to the T. Like she's taking orders from a goddamn sergeant or a colonel to the T. Or I can't deal with her. She can't be with me like that because I understand that a lot of times it be the people around you and a lot of times it be the women around you that will get you in some shit because they don't understand what the fuck going on in the streets. Okay? I came from this type of environment, not like LA gang culture, of course, but I came from the hood. You know the vibes when shit about to get wild. You know the vibes. You can feel the vibes. You know when shit ain't feeling right. And a lot of times, women be oblivious to that shit. Cool. Okay. Once we in a situation, I've had time to tell you, this is what the fuck going on. We done had a little workshop up at the house. If you then cannot acquiesce to my exact order at all times, I have no purpose for you in my life. Period. None. We ain't got nothing to talk about. We ain't doing much. Cool. You the mother of my child. I don't know if he had 1 or 2 children, but we don't have much to talk about here. I'm sorry. And this is not me trying to make it all about what she did. This is about me looking at him having this story, feeling the vibes, his girl not understanding the vibes, but he continues. And look, this is my direct order. I don't know how men with especially men that have any type of money like that, you can't have people around you that don't know what the fuck going on. It could cost everybody involved. Period. Women are said to have intuition. Y'all know I done, if you've been watching me long enough, I've called bullshit on this intuition. It only seems to work when somebody want to go through somebody's phone. That's the only time women's intuition can pick up if it's another bitch involved somewhere. Oh, I knew it, you know. Like, no, use your intellect. Feel the vibes. Feel the vibes. A lot of naive women out here. And when I looked at this, I'm like, okay, well then what type leadership, like how your woman ain't understanding what the fuck going on with you while you out here in these streets? You're not even from here. You from Pennsylvania. You from Pennsylvania. You must know what the fuck going on out there in LA. You gotta know if you're gonna be just strolling around with chains and watches and shit on. You have to know. Okay? And robberies have had an uptick in LA over the last 5 to 10 years. Robberies done had an uptick. Motherfuckers is breaking in home invasions, run up on people in the streets. Now they're always end in murder. Again, I'm hearing, again, because I wasn't there, I'm hearing he put up some type of struggle. Now, if I'm caught dead to rights, and I don't have no heat on me, here you go. Have this chain. Have this watch. Do you want this jacket too? How about this shirt or this belt or these shoes? You caught me out here lacking. Have this. I understand this because I came from the hood. Is there anything else you need? Do you want her earrings? I'm not putting up no fight. And that's not, and a lot of people will be like, well, that's some bitch shit. No, you're not ready. You're not ready. You're not prepared. Somebody got a gun on you. You ain't got to be on no full blown, crying and sniffling and shit. Oh, no. Okay. Here you got me. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Here you go. No beef, no problems. I'm trying to make it home alive. Okay. Now, people were going in initially about his woman sharing her location. I don't understand people who have the propensity to want to share their locations. This is whether you're rich and famous, whether you regular. I don't understand it full blown. Well, you have to. Now we're in this era where everybody wants to share everything on social media, things that should be private and personal. There wasn't nothing amazing about that picture of that food. It was some chicken wings, some grits, a waffle. Like, there wasn't nothing great. I mean, it wasn't heavy. If you are in this situation, a lot of times you're dealing with people who need this attention from the world. If you are a low-key person, which I'm not saying he was, I'm speaking to myself right now, really. And maybe you, if you listening, you low-key, you don't want nobody. I don't like people around me like that. People got to take a picture of everything and post it everywhere they go, what they doing, how they doing it, the food. I don't like that. I don't like that type of energy at all. It comes off as attention whoring. And I don't like attention whores. I don't like that. And that's even if that would have been a man doing it. Even one of my so-called homeboys. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? And then people are trying to go in on her, and I don't know how he watched her do it. How that even? I don't know how it went down exactly, but if I'm there eating with a woman and she take out her phone and take a fucking picture, I'm smacking the goddamn phone out of her hand. I'm PnB Rock in this moment. Now I'm back to being him. I'm smacking the phone out of her fucking hand. What the fuck are you doing? What exactly are you doing? Who exactly do you need to tell where we are? And I wouldn't give a damn if her feelings was hurt, if she was mad, if she decided not to fuck with me no more. I wouldn't give a damn. I done told you to quit playing and quit doing this silly ass shit. I done told you. You see? And I know people were like, well, she's mourning his death. She has his child. That child's going to grow up fatherless now. And I feel all that. I understand all that. But in this situation, I have to acknowledge the woman he had with him. I have to just acknowledge that. I'm not going to say it's her fault because there's nowhere near this is her fault. I won't say that. The only people at fault here is the motherfuckers that murdered him. And we're going to talk about that here in a second. Those are the only people that's at fault completely to me. That's in my opinion. Okay? I don't get posting the shit. I don't know. I don't get being online, posing in jewelry and all that shit like that. I don't get any of that. All that confuses me. Even with him being a rapper and posting up in his jewelry and shit like that, I don't get any of that at all. So he's really on a different end of the spectrum here, but it's all the same type of energy to me. Especially considering what you said, you knew that motherfuckers would run up on you in broad daylight. It could have been somebody inside the Roscoe's, but saw him come in there and set him up. There were people speculating that his woman set him up, but I just can't see a woman. I just can't see her doing that. I think hers came more from ignorance, or she didn't understand the situation fully. I don't see her plotting on him, the father of her children, when she right there next to the money. It ain't like he isolated her from the money, isolated his kids from the money. I don't see her setting him up. That don't make no sense to me. Somebody inside of Roscoe's, somebody that was eating in there or working in there, they could have possibly, put the word out that he was there. That's possible. But I'm not going to let people be like, that she set him up. That don't even make no sense. Because she right next to the money. Anybody saying that shit, there's something wrong with him, in my opinion. They're not thinking about this shit thoroughly. I came from this environment. You know the rules. And back when I was coming up, you better not even have on certain types of shoes. Because you're dealing with a lot of jealous ass, hoe ass, bitch made ass, fuck boy ass niggas. You dealing with that out here in real life. This has been even when I was a young man. You knew people was dying over Jordans. People being murdered over shoes, starter jackets. I've heard of people just getting jacked over their clothes they got on their back. This what you dealing with. So then when it comes to jewelry, no security, no gun on either one of them. I don't even know. Like, it's almost like you turning yourself into a lick. You turn yourself into a lick. Because that's how the hood be. That shit ain't right. But I can't act like the people, the gangs or whatever in LA are discriminating, because they'll rob white motherfuckers too. Now, they're not going to go out to Beverly Hills and do it. But if they catch a cave lacking in their area with a Rolex or something on, they're going to try to get it up off him more than likely. They're going to try to get it up off him. And then when you have people, and I've seen a whole lot of this anti-black shit going on, and I made a post about that. Whole lot of anti-black shit going on out here as it pertains to this incident, where people are now acting like every black person in America acts like this. That's not true at all. There's some hoe ass niggas out here who act like this. All black folk ain't sitting around acting like this. That's not happening like that. He could have just as well been in the backwoods somewhere in Mississippi, and some caves would have run up on him. Stop playing. Because a lot of people, they know the hood rules, but don't know the rules for anywhere else. But then they want to come out here and give their motherfucking opinions. And I don't like that shit. They ain't never strolled through no trailer parks, through no poor white area. Why do you think rich or well-off white folk don't walk that, just stroll down through any poor white areas? They don't do it. They would not do that. Because they know even the poor cave's gonna run up on you, take your shit, and fuck around and be done killed you. You don't even stroll through the trailer park like that. You strolling through gangland like that? Where these coon ass niggas will run around and do anything, don't give a fuck about life, don't give a fuck about prison, don't give a fuck about none of that. These are black young men and even older men that will kill each other over colors. Colors, corners, streets, blocks. They doing it over that. The KKK don't have to ride through black areas and pull nobody out their house. These hoe ass gang niggas will just do the work. Do the work. Innocent bystander be damned. Don't matter. Do the work for them. I despise gang activity, gang members. I despise the motherfuckers. I do. I do. Because in my mind, I don't understand how you continue to so-called bang after the first child that you killed or injured in any of your confrontation, as you call yourself spraying the block up and circling blocks and all this little stupid shit. The first child you injured, that should have stopped. But you dealing with high-level coon shit. You can't even approach and talk to these motherfucking niggas. There's no conscience there in these motherfucking niggas. The first kid that got killed in a goddamn drive-by, the first innocent person that got hit in any type of gang activity. Oh, well, we don't do that shit around here no more. That makes me despise gang members. If you want to do on some banging shit, y'all meet up in the motherfucking woods. Hunt each other down in the woods. I have no respect for gang activity. I have no respect for that shit at all in any type of way whatsoever. That's high level, potent coon shit. And when you dealing with hating ass niggas, and we've been dealing with hating ass niggas for a long time, this ain't a new phenomenon. Social media has exacerbated this, but you've been dealing with hating ass niggas for forever. Have on something nice and be walking through some goddamn where. That's been a thing. Something that these whole ass gang niggas should have been and came together on, like, yo, this shit getting out of control. It's making no sense. I'm doing goddamn, I'm going to prison for murder, armed robbery, over a fucking watch, over a chain, over some shoes. But these coon ass niggas have not decided that's not even smart. That doesn't make any sense. And motherfuckers want to act like, well, that's just because they hungry. So you mean to tell me that these niggas get out here and call themselves selling big drugs? Now I want y'all to understand this. I want y'all to listen to this. These niggas will act like they're selling big dope, boatloads. That ain't real shit. Or they wouldn't have to run around robbing people. They wouldn't have to do that shit. So understand the facade that is the dope game. Anybody within the sound of my voice understand the facade that is the dope game. It's a facade. Sitting on the corner slinging dope all night, it's a facade. At best, it'll get you some shoes and maybe a pair of pants. At best. That's what most of these motherfuckers is dealing with. And the bosses ain't even out there. It's a facade. I done came from them streets. I'm telling you, it's a facade. Or they wouldn't then have to turn around and rob people. They wouldn't need to do that. They ain't making all this big dope money. It's a game. That's not really what's going on. What you're seeing is black young men risking their fucking lives for colors, set, and I'm putting the word money in fucking air quotes. It's not money. They just risking their fucking life for nothing. That's what it is. And most times it's not sustainable. That shit's not real. You're not selling no motherfucking so much dope in the hood that, you get to fucking get you a big ass mansion or something. Like, no. That's what these rap niggas be talking about in these songs. That's not real shit. That's not real. Black folk, mostly men, black men, have been selling dope since the 80s. Why do they still have to rob? What? There would be no need. These gangs, a lot of them be in these food chain lines where they're running guns and drugs through them. Why are they still having to rob? You don't got to steal if you're making money. That shit not real. Understand me. That shit is not real. Young black men, if you can hear me, it's not real, brother. It's not real. You maybe buy you a little pair of shoes or something. Maybe a little mini rope chain, but hell, if you buy the shoes and buy the chain, you better get you a goddamn gun because you're going to end up catching a goddamn body for having even defended the little shit you got on anyway. And you still hungry. Now, any black person of prominence, which should be a protected class amongst black people, should have been a code carved out at some point amongst these fucking silly ass, hoe ass nigga gangs. Oh, black folk, they straight. Ain't no code like that. Anybody can get it. I can dream of this reality, but it's not the one. Therefore, I move according to the reality that I live in. Therefore, I don't put on $100,000 of jewelry and go out to no motherfucking Roscoe's in LA. I don't do that. Because I can dream all day. That's not the reality that I live in, though. That's not the world I live in. You got to move smarter than that. Too many of these rappers are out here losing their lives. People run up on them trying to rob them. The only way a motherfucker know you got money like that is if they can see you. You know how motherfucking a lot of these rappers will big stacks of money next to their face and shit like that. Money all over the motherfucking place, and all this little shit, jewelry, 50,000 chains around their neck, iced out grills, big stupid ass earrings. Why? Of course, people will tie that to our heritage. Oh, we just made the stunt. When are you going to be made to adapt? I don't give a fuck about the stories of what your history was and how we just got to wear these big gold chains. That's the royalty we came from. You can talk all that stupid shit if you want to. That's not the reality you live in. You don't get to walk around like that unscathed. That don't happen. They can't help themselves. That's a part of our lineage. That's a part of our bloodline. Fuck all that. What part of your lineage is making it home safe to your children? Is stunting worth more than that? That's what I'm being told, though. Rob, you just don't get it, man. Like, what? What don't I get? This is the reality. Bitch ass hating ass niggas out here. So if you're going to be on that type of time, security. And at best, if you're going to be on that type of time, have you some heat on you. What you doing? At best, you got some heat on you. I don't give a fuck about these excuses. I don't. And that's from either side. I don't. I don't give a fuck about none of these excuses. You know where you at. These rappers out here losing their life because they want to stunt that bad. Want to show their money off that bad. But you ain't made it out yet. You ain't there yet. You're not sitting up on the hills. You ain't say Jay-Z or one of these motherfuckers. You ain't Kanye living out in Wyoming some goddamn where. So you have to be cautious. You have to be mindful, and the people around you must acquiesce to your order. They have to. Now, let's make this left real quick, right? Upon doing some research, I learned that this brother was signed to Empire Records. Okay. Some people call this the tinfoil hat. I'm about to go in this lane real quick. Rappers that are signed to Empire Records have a tendency to have their lives interrupted at a young age. We understand the Caves are in control of Empire Records, but that's not the kicker. The kicker is, quiet as kept, these rappers that come from these hoods, and generally speaking, it's going to be black male rappers. They're going to take out life insurance policies on these rappers upon them being signed. So in the event of an untimely death, murder, the life insurance policy pays out. And I want to say it's upward to $1 million. Maybe more. Maybe way more. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong about the amounts. I don't know the exact amounts. So therefore, it becomes profitable for these rappers to be murdered. It lines the pockets of the owners of these record companies. These are facts. Again, I may not have the exact amount of the amount of the life insurance policy down packed, but the rest is facts. Because they know. We're not going to tell them not to be flossing like that online. We're not gonna mentor them. We're not gonna do none of that shit. Cause we don't give a fuck. We done took a life insurance policy out on this silly ass nigga anyway. So we not about to lose no bread, regardless. It should be something that make you go, Now, of course, it gets, written off. Anytime you start talking about the caves and what part they play in this shit, of course, black folk gonna sit around and act like that's irrelevant. I'm not saying the caves made these hoe ass niggas run up on that brother and rob him. What I am saying is that the caves have a vested interest in that happening to him. They have a vested interest. Yeah. They could easily make it a part of their contract. Well, look, we signing you to, Team Rob Records, B123 Records. And a part of the clause and what we got going on with us is if you buy jewelry, you don't wear it and take pictures and post it up online. No, you don't do that shit like that. If you post your location, it's about from a week ago. You telling people where you was a week ago. We don't do stupid ass shit here at Team Rob Records. Because I don't want to see you be murdered. It's bitch ass niggas out here. You do not get to walk around without security. It's not even a privilege you have. If you're going to sign up with Team Rob Records. See, this is somebody that would make that would give a fuck about you. They'll talk to you like this. You'll be able to tell that they give a fuck about your life. You'll be able to tell that. You'll be able to feel that. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about black folk. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. At Team Rob Records, ain't no way you don't got no damn bodyguards. It's impossible. We got them on retainer in this bitch. We got a company that we got a contract with, and they just send bodyguards over. That's what we do. That's the relationship we have here at Team Rob Records. You ain't got to hire your own security. Don't you worry about it. That's a part of your contract. I'm going to guard your life because I have a vested interest in the success of your life and the success of the path that you on. But you will see a lot of these rappers, and I ain't gonna say just rappers, some of these entertainers even. Yeah, I walk around with no security. Is that something to really brag about? Is that something to really brag about? Depending on where you are. Now you can scroll through the plains of Wyoming, maybe. That's maybe. And you better stay in the right areas even there. You better be on the up and up even there. You telling me it's a brag to say that you walking around with no security? You gonna tell everybody you doing it. Almost like you bragging. See, what a bitch ass nigga does, and I understand a lot of this bitch nigga mentality. He'll see you doing that online, and he'll think you directly challenging him. That's how skewed up his masculinity is. This is why these are hoe niggas. His masculinity is so skewed that if you say, yeah, I'm flossing, I'm chilling, I'm out here with no security, they look at that as a personal challenge. Oh, that motherfucker think he can't be touched? That's a personal challenge to these dumbass niggas. Who this motherfucker think he is? That's a personal challenge to these dumbass niggas. They think you talking to them directly. Because they don't want you to be fearless. That don't look right to them. They at least want you to be scared of them. That's how skewed and fucked up these hoe ass niggas are. Because it's not like they're coming with hands. They're coming with guns, weapons. These hoe niggas. when you act like you're unafraid, fearless, these niggas want you to know you must fear them. And then you got these hoe ass niggas out here talking about some goddamn checking in, and you supposed to, when you go somewhere, you supposed to check in with these hoe ass niggas. You gotta check in. Because you're not okay just if being black don't make you be okay. You gotta know people, so-called check in. Like, what the fuck? I'm black. My face is my check in. I ain't bothering nobody unless I'm engaging into some criminal activity. I'm out here raping women or something. You know what I'm saying? I can see if on some shit like that. Oh, this motherfucker been known to go places and he be out here goddamn raping and abusing women. Well, we gonna go beat his ass. We gonna keep somebody watching that motherfucker while he here. I would understand some real shit like that. These niggas want you to be scared of them. They want you to be scared. Tuck your chain. That's what these motherfuckers get off on. Because I'm going to tell you something about black pathology. In particular, we're dealing with black men's pathology or black boys' pathology as they become men in these situations. They want black folk to be scared of them. The caves, they don't care about that. They don't care nothing about that. The cops ain't scared to do nothing to no black woman or child in your community. You ain't got them scared. They want regular civilian black people to be scared of them. Meanwhile, a cave ass cop can do something to somebody in your neighborhood, and that cave ass cop ain't got shit to worry about. Whole niggas. Top level coon shit. They want other black folk to be scared of them. Understand what I'm saying here. They want other black men, women, and children to be scared of them. They could give a fuck less, because we talking about when we dealing with the LAPD, right? One of the most, and it's hard for me to make this statement, but understand I'm making it in context. One of the most racist police departments in the country. They not scared of niggas. They ain't scared of none of them gang niggas. They ain't checking in with nobody before they come, beat the shit out of somebody black in a black area. They ain't doing shit. They can walk up in Roscoe's, eat their food. Like, they ain't worried about shit. These gang niggas are directly and specifically focused on other black men, women, and children. That is straight up bitch made, hoe ass, coon ass nigga shit. This is why, again, I say the KKK for what? They ain't got to ride through there. They ain't got to ride through Compton. They ain't got to ride through there. I'm hearing Compton getting a little bit gentrified, but they ain't got to ride through there and do nothing. I saw an interview. It was a cave ass grand wizard in the clan. He said, we don't have to ride on black folk. All we really would have to do is go drop off some guns and some liquor, and they'll do the work for us. They already doing the work for us. So at that, and this is something that should be understood. When you're clocking in for the KKK, when you're working for, directly or indirectly, so-called white supremacy, you're a coon. You're a coon. You may not have no employee ID number. They ain't give your ass no nice little slick ass badge or nothing, but you're a coon. You work for them people at the highest level. You're going to murder an innocent person, end up in prison, giving away your cheap ass labor as you making fucking license plates and furniture for a goddamn quarter a day. But it's an insult to you to go work up at a goddamn McDonald's. Not saying I understand that. You don't want to work up at no fucking McDonald's making hardly no motherfucking good wage. But look at the path you getting yourself put on. You about to be making a fucking quarter. $1 a day. Cleaning up the sides of fucking streets, tilling fields, making furniture, making license plates. That's the alternative. Ain't no long life in that shit y'all motherfucking bitch ass niggas out here doing. No thug shit. It's suicide. That's not thug shit. That's not real nigga shit. It's not. I don't give a fuck what these rappers saying in their songs. I don't give a fuck what you hear in these so-called OGs in your community saying. I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers get on YouTube talking about. Ain't nothing thug about that. That man, as reckless as he was, as reckless as his woman was, they should have been able to eat their motherfucking food and go on about their business. Because I'm going to tell you how dumb these niggas are. Here recently, we understand now that a lot of this jewelry these rappers be wearing be fake. So these motherfuckers don't even bring no thug ass appraiser out there with a little, with that little sight glass thing. They don't even check and see if it's real first. They'll kill. Now imagine you killing somebody over glass. You dumbass niggas. You ain't even getting the shit appraised with your stupid ass. You're not even getting it appraised. Let me sip some water on that. I want y'all to think about that for a minute. These bitch ass niggas aren't even smart enough to get the shit appraised. You think I'm about to give my life up, risk my life, take somebody else's life for a chain that's appraised, and fuck around and get it appraised? That shit worth $1,000. Want to put the goddamn clown faces on these niggas. Put the Jordan crying face on these niggas. The fuck wrong with you? You ain't even getting the shit appraised. Understand me. I know some people may think I'm coming down hard on everybody involved, but I must. I don't have a choice. This shit is dumb. Senseless violence. Now this child, this man, a father. Now this child gonna grow up fatherless. Then look what you did. Look at what you did here. Perpetuating another cycle that's detrimental to the black community. You can't tell me these niggas ain't high level coons. High level. A lot of them gang members and shit that I know of, they're able to get pussy. And now this, I can't fully wrap my head around it fully, but they able to get pussy, have kids themselves. Going to prison, not by being set up. Because understand, I'm not on no anti-black shit. I know cops do shit to set black men up. When you serve yourself up on a silver platter over some robbery shit, killing somebody, murdering somebody over some goddamn chains or watches or what the fuck ever. Look at what you're doing. Look at the cycle you're contributing to. Now I know that we talking about these dumbass gang niggas. They not giving a fuck about what I'm talking about. And they ain't never gave a fuck about what nobody been talking about. I understand that, but it must be said. You got these record labels out here basically sacrificing these niggas. They don't give a fuck about these niggas. They got insurance policies on these niggas. So you got the coon, the cave, and the idiot starring in this story. And it ends the same way every time. And at some point, the idiot is going to have to be a whole lot wiser. Going to have to move smarter. Because the coon, clearly, them motherfuckers ain't trying to change. These gang members, the caves ain't trying to change. So then it is your job to understand your surroundings. To me, that's a part of being a man. That's a part of masculinity. I can't full-blown blame this woman. She should have been checked. And if she didn't acquiesce to the rules, she should have been removed. Period. Ain't even around me no more. He should have been checked. Bro, what the fuck you doing online flossing jewelry and shit? Fuck wrong with you? And you're going to walk around with no security? You going to floss jewelry, motherfucker? You better have you about at least 4 or 5 motherfuckers with you. If you going to do this, you must then do this. Period. And you got these niggas online talking about what they would have did. Got killed. That's what you would have did. You'd have got killed. Trying to be tough. As opposed to where I come from, the hood rule is, listen, this is how you know these motherfuckers don't be really from no hood. Don't be on no hood shit. They be talking that hood shit. They get online and gas y'all up like they from some hoods. Once you get, somebody got the drop on you, ain't no thug shit happening right there. You may get the get back, find out who did it, and, but in that moment, you take that L. You don't fight. You don't fight. Anybody you hear and saying, well, yeah, man, I would have just got no. They may claim they from the hood. Them motherfuckers ain't from no goddamn hood. Not saying that's something to brag about. I don't like the fact that we've taken hood culture, made it black culture, and somehow that's just cool. That's okay. Hood culture is black culture. And particularly, hood violence is black culture. Let me say that, because a lot of people got problems with the hood. I didn't have no problems with the hood. It fortified me. You go through some bullshit, you do. But it's the senseless hood murder. I ain't gonna say violence, because I don't mind the motherfuckers fighting. Shooting the one, hey, it is what it is. I'm with all of that shit. It's the senseless violence that we allow to be synonymous with black culture. Now, what you'll notice is that other cultures, and particularly cave culture, they're not going to grasp mass murder as they shoot up schools and shit like that. They're not going to say that's a part of their culture. We took it on as a part of our culture. That gang shit is a part of our culture. That shit's dumb. We let that be black culture. That's not black culture. It's not. We allowed that. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna redact me saying hood culture, because ain't nothing wrong with the hood. If you grow up in the hood, there's nothing to be ashamed about. Nothing to be ashamed about. You made it up out the hood, good for you. There's some good people, some non-violent, doing nothing, just trying to live their life, going to school, going up to the church, trying to be safe, understanding certain markers that may mean dangers around, dangers approaching. You learn you have to grow up a lot faster in the hood. You don't get to be naive long in the hood. But the whole hood isn't inherently violent, degenerate. That's not the case either. I'm not ashamed. I learned a lot. And I feel like I would fare way better off in crucial situations than other motherfuckers that grew up in other would be so-called nicer places. I'm built for some shit that other motherfuckers just not built for. Can't even deal with it. They're going to fall apart. In that moment, let me tell you something. In those moments where shit breaks down and falls down, it's going to be the motherfuckers that came from the hood that had a mentality to survive those moments. Bet you that. Talk all the shit you want. You can get your motherfucker from the suburbs and shit falls apart. They don't know what to do. They don't look around. They ain't even paying attention. They be oblivious to a lot of shit. Dumb as a bitch out here. No common sense. And some black folk, y'all know how we do it sometimes. Like, that's just common sense to me. You know why it's common sense to you? Because you either came up in the hood a lot of times, or you had friends and family members that came up in the same area and they taught your ass. Oh, that's dumb. Don't do that. That's stupid as fuck what you doing. So I'm not ashamed. There's a whole lot of value and morale that can come from living in the hood. And I'm not going to ever sit here and act like, well, I just wish everybody in the hood die. No. These violent, senseless, violent motherfuckers, they could be removed completely. Set them on an island, drop off a box of guns, let them go at it. Cool. But that's not the whole hood. And I don't like when people do that either. Nor do I want hood, the would-be hood culture being equal to black culture. It's not the case. Nobody else does that. Nobody else takes the most violent, and in particular, I'm dealing with the violent element. Nobody else takes the most violent element and make that their culture as a bragging right. Killing somebody over a color, that ain't something that ain't nobody else gonna brag about. And we need to stop. That's nothing to brag about. And let me get to some of y'all's comments now. I've been going on running my goddamn mouth now for an hour straight. Mad love to you if you're here right now. If you understand what I'm saying, put a B123 in the chat. Because I know that you know, when I'm hearing even the commentary that I'm reading, everybody want to be on one side of this thing instead of dealing with every side. Every side of this. Like holding it up to the light and then turning it a little bit and looking at this side. Like, yeah, I can see how this woman was a dumb motherfucker. Yeah, I can see how PnB was a dumb motherfucker. Yeah, I can see how the motherfuckers running up on him are also dumb motherfuckers. I'm seeing it all. It is what it is. Unapologetically, I'm going to see it all. Motherfuckers want me to talk about more shit. Y'all sure? But if you haven't already, hit that like button for me. I'm looking at y'all's comments right now. Mad love to everybody putting B123 in the chat. Mad love to y'all for that, for understanding where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to be fucked up, but it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. Know Me B says, Maine, that slavery did a number on this generation for real. Tell you what, doing more of a number on these motherfuckers is poverty. That's doing more of a number on these motherfuckers. More of a number. And see, I'm gonna tell you how crazy it's done got, bro. Spaz OWT says right now these people robbing the wealthy. Next, they're going to be robbing our women and elderly. See, in the hood where I came up, it was a matter of, you know, you don't, older people, you don't fuck with them. Now I'm seeing videos of young people even harassing old people. Like this shit done went with chaotic. It's chaos. It's chaos. There ain't no boundaries. These young motherfuckers don't have no boundaries, yo. They don't give a fuck how old you are. Ain't no respect for nobody. Grandma, grandpa, women, kids. Ain't no respect, bro. Ain't no respect, yo. They doing that shit right now. I think what was it? Goddamn, I want to say it was either in Baltimore or maybe Philly somewhere. When them kids ran up on that old person, beat him. I think they beat him with a cone or some shit like that. Killed him. That was young kids. On some ha shit. Like, just dumb shit. This shit crazy. That's fair. Mike said, Mike Lawrence says it's some naive motherfuckers in the hood too. Please believe me. They in the hood, but they not of that hood though. They in the house with it. They're not out there moving and having to learn how to move in that hood. They're not doing that. The brother who stole my PS4 gaming tag name, Nat Turner's Revenge says, Rob, did you hear about the Chicago law? Yeah, I heard about that shit. Motherfuckers calling it the purge law. They letting certain people out. I posted up on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, links in the description box. I posted up on my Instagram. I heard about that shit. I wasn't going to come on here and fearmonger y'all, though. I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to do that because in, I want to say LA County, they got the same type of no bond type of rule, in which case people better move a little bit smarter. In which case people better arm themselves to defend themselves, which is what I've been saying before. The white, see, we always reacting to what they're doing, as opposed to listening to the black people and the black revolutionaries that's been telling you to do this shit even before this shit even happened. That's my issue with this. White folk come out here, the caves come out here and brandish some new law. Now we gotta respond to what they doing, as opposed to listening to some of the greatest black people amongst us done told us this shit already. They done told you. So ignore them. Then white folk do something. Oh shit! Look, be scared, be scared, be scared, be scared, be scared. Like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I done told y'all black folk, defend your motherfucking self. I've been told you. Been telling you. Before they came out with this shit, I done told you. It is what it is. If you wasn't listening then, now, okay, now go respond to what the fuck they doing, because crying ain't gonna do nothing. Bet you that. Bet you crying ain't gonna matter. Bet money you crying isn't gonna do a damn thing. I don't like that we done became a people who believe our best response into everything the caves do is to cry about it. They don't give a fuck nothing about you crying. You should have saw that when they went through with this abortion law shit. They don't give a fuck nothing about you crying. Cry. Go ahead. You go ahead and cry. Better tighten up. Better listen to the people that was even born before me trying to tell y'all niggas to stop playing. They were trying to tell you. Really, what a lot of this shit will be fixed, or I ain't gonna say fixed completely. But if black people start defending themselves properly, that's against the caves and against the motherfucking degenerate black coons, you'll see shit decline. Maybe not drastically. I'm not saying it's gonna go down 80%. But when robbers start getting shot the fuck up, Like, oh shit, these motherfuckers done start shooting back. See, these people prey on the weak, the unprepared. That's why they try to catch you what they call lacking. Do you understand what that means? Lacking is being unprepared, not knowing what the fuck going on. That's why robbers, a lot of them want to catch you lacking, catch you with your feet up. That's why they prey on those groups. That's why they use this terminology. They're not trying to run up on a motherfucker that got guns on them. They don't want that. They want to catch somebody lacking, somebody that ain't paying attention, somebody that's oblivious, naive. They're not what you may think a lot of these motherfuckers. They're not that. They want to prey on the weak, the unprepared. Whole shit. It's whole shit. Been told it. Richard Wright says we black folks been told that protect ourselves in community with power tools. Been told that. Been told. Remember when the original Black Panther Party was running around with their assault rifles and rifles? How many times you heard about some gangs running up on them like that? They walk around with rifles. Out. Like across my fucking shoulder. People don't want to mess with people that they may end up dying. They want to successfully rob you at the end of the day. That's just logic. They want to successfully rob you and keep their life intact so they can take whatever they fucking took from you and go sell it or whatever. That's the whole purpose. They're not trying to die. They don't want to take the risk of the chance of dying. They don't want to die. Now, they don't mind the risk of going to goddamn prison for whatever reason, but they most definitely don't want to die on the spot. That's why they want to catch people lacking. It is what it is. That's predatory nature. It happens across the board. The weak, the unprepared, the oblivious. Y'all know we even use this same framework. We'll use it as we talk about the government. What we call people to listen to what the government say, everything they say. We call them sheep. Oblivious. We'll tell people they need to wake up. That means they need to pay attention. Because when you're not paying attention, not only will these coon ass gang niggas take advantage of you, everybody will. Everybody will. Those are just facts across the board. Those are just facts. I ain't trying to come off, fucked up or nothing like that. But that's the reason that they use that terminology. They want to catch somebody lacking. Catch you with your hands down, feet up, comfortable, out with your family. And to me, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about the people trying to run up on people when they out with their family. I would think at that moment you're in your most defensive mode. Like you in your most, like to me, you in your most protective mode at that moment. You out with your family. That's when you carrying the 4 heaters on you. That's when you armed up the most. Not when you're at your most comfortable. Yeah, I was just trying to go out and eat with my family. These niggas, like, at that moment, sir, that was when you should have had everything on you. Bring the grenades out the back. Like, everything you got on you when you out with your family, to me, again, and this could be, me being on some other shit. I don't give a fuck, though. This is how I feel. In that moment, that's not when you're at your most comfortable. That's when you're your most vigilant. When you're the most ready to do some goddamn harm to a motherfucker. That's how it is for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I ain't chilling. Like, what the fuck? I thought we were just going to go up to a function and everything was going to be. No. More people to watch. More people to see how motherfuckers is moving. We just up at the mall. I wasn't paying attention. Now my baby gone. Like, what? Up at the mall, I'm at the most vigilant. It's the most motherfuckers around you. People's kids getting swept up and took. Y'all seen videos of this shit. Motherfuckers just run up trying to snatch babies. And they'll try to catch them when they're with women, typically. Mama bear, y'all better quit playing. That's when you should be at your most vigilant. Bring the bazooka with you. I don't get that logic. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not in that mindset. I'm seeing videos. I mean, I'm talking about the videos. They just, I'm gonna tell you, it does something to me when I see videos, because it's one thing to understand abduction. When I see videos of attempted abductions of children, when they be with their moms, I be like, ain't no mother, boy. No. Mothers, you out here with your children by yourself? I'm going to say this to you again. Now, I know y'all don't give a fuck about me saying it, because who the fuck am I? But have that heat on you. Please. Have that heat on you. Because even if they get hands on your baby, if you can shoot, you can take them motherfuckers out. Know your little Krav Maga, little jiu-jitsu? They're not ready for that. Ready for you to have a little strength on you? They're not ready for that. They prey, and that's anybody with predatory nature. They prey on the weak. They prey on the weak. All these babies coming up missing out here. And motherfuckers want to goddamn still tell me, well, I was just out here trying to relax. And fuck that. Fuck all of that. Fuck the logic. Fuck whoever told you could do it. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about when motherfuckers talk to me like that. I was just chilling. Be at big parties. I wasn't paying attention. Like, what the fuck? Even before I was in the mindset I'm in now, when I'm in big crowds, I'm at my most vigilant. I'm looking at everything. I'm peeping the entire scene. Like, fuck that. And then by the time I have, had children to be protecting, fuck that. And no, I'm not losing sight of mine. I don't know what the fuck. I asked people before, well, your baby over there in a whole nother aisle. Like, what the fuck? You just gonna let that? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Huh? How is that possible? That's impossible to me. How you weren't paying attention? You got your child out. Just you, out in the world. And a lot of people say, well, it's just women. Well, if you really think about this, and actually look at the data, men are killed in homicides, as far as homicides, more than anybody. Men. Fuck you mean you just chilling in a party, nigga? What you talking about? And you the leader? You just trying to have a good time? No, I don't get that. Don't get it. Don't get it. Men fall victim to homicides more than anybody in the nation. You being a man by itself, you being born a man on its own, don't mean shit. You got to peep your surroundings as well. That's a part of manhood, if you ask me. I see everything. I'm going to be looking for everything. Motherfuckers call me crazy all the time. I'm always thinking about an escape route. If I'm in a building, I'm thinking, upon entering the building, if shit go down, where am I going to go? Where are we going to go? And if I tell you this is where the fuck we going, and you say, nah, it is at that moment that you fending for your motherfucking self if something go down in here. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I don't even, and listen, this is me telling y'all a little bit about myself. And I don't want y'all to treat me bad over this, okay? Even if I'm staying in a hotel, I don't even like to be more than 2 floors up off the ground. Just in case some shit go down, I want to be able to make this jump clean. I don't want to be on the 55th floor. I have no interest in that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and people treat me bad over this. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I tell people shit like this, they treat me bad. Like, I want to just see all the sights. And well, what if this bitch catch on fire? Anything happen? You not making it down. You can't jump from 54. You out of here. I think like that. Okay, where can I safely make this jump without breaking my motherfucking legs? Like, because I want to be able to jump, land, and run still. I want to be able to, like, motherfuckers they always treat me bad. I don't want to be on the 54th. No interest. Call me what you want. Call me what you want, motherfucker. You ain't adventurous. You don't like this. Well, then you need to go deal with somebody else, man. All I can tell you. I'm not that one. I got to think about the preservation of my life. And that's what I'm thinking about at all times. Period. No, I don't want to be on the 54th. You got that. You go ahead. You just be overthinking stuff. Like, okay. I'll do over, you do under. We'll see who fares the best. We're gonna see who talking to the goddamn news tomorrow. I bet you to be over, not under. Every time. Bet you that. Every time. I'll be over whatever the fuck you want to call me. Fuck that. I don't need sights that much. Ain't nothing out there but goddamn road and trees anyway. I'm not intrigued. Like, I don't need to see the top of other buildings. Like, I don't get nothing out of it other than, damn, I can't make that jump. This room don't come with parachutes or nothing. Oh, I'm all set. Let me get something at least no higher than 3. Oh, yeah. You got that available? No? Okay. We're going to go find somewhere else. I don't want to be up that high. Call me what you want. I don't care. I'm not going to be on the motherfucking news. Bet you that. Bet you that. Because that's how I think. I won't chalk that up as, that's just, to me, I do feel like men are supposed to think that way. I'm not saying you can't go up on the 54th if you want to. That's a little personal thing of mine. You want to go to the 54th, that's fine. But I do believe that men are supposed to be ever vigilant. And the woman that's with him supposed to acquiesce to his order and to his control. And that's just how I feel. You can call it toxic. You can call it whatever the fuck you want. I know with these new age motherfuckers out here, don't nobody want to, y'all go ahead. Lead your motherfucking self. You go ahead and do that. But don't look at me. And now I got to climb down to get you up, carry you out. No, don't look at me. Because I told you before. I told you what the plan was before. And now I'm having to go backtrack and say, nope. Nope. Not doing it. And don't feel bad about it either. Y'all come what you want. Talk shit about me tomorrow then, if you want to. It don't matter. Because once I'm giving orders, those orders are to be followed. Period. I don't care. And a lot of people right now, especially when we're talking about manhood, well, you got to be in a certain tax bracket for somebody to listen to you. Fuck that. No. If you around me, if you expected me to protect you, then you're going to listen to my fucking orders. You're not taking no pictures in this motherfucker. You're not putting locations out in this motherfucker. You're not doing none of that. Fuck all. I don't care about none of this new feminism bullshit. I don't care about none of it. I'm going to be honest with y'all. We're going to be honest tonight. I don't care about any of it. And I don't give a fuck how toxic it may sound. I don't care. I don't care. I'm being vocal about it. Any woman that will hear something like this and be like, ew, I could never. You ain't got to ever. Promise you that. Don't you worry about it. If you can't fall in line, then stay where the fuck you at, man, and carry yourself. It is what it is. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. Men being expected to, protect, but don't nobody want to goddamn listen. I'm tired, boy. I'm tired. I'm done. That's misogyny. That's misogyny. Okay. You ain't got to fuck with me. I'm telling you the truth. Telling you what I think like. Therefore, you ain't got to never talk to me in your life. When I say come on, let's go. I'm not, well, why we gotta, I just want to stay for a little while. No, let's go. Let's go. Because I'm already moving. I'm not coming back to drag you. I'm not dragging nobody nowhere. No. I'm not dragging nobody nowhere. Not doing it. Not dragging nobody anywhere. Let's go. This shit ain't feeling right. This shit looking a little suspect. Let's head up out. But that's my song. Well, you dance. I'm out of here, okay? Okay. You let the Uber be your motherfucking getaway driver. I'm not doing it. I don't care. I don't give a damn. That's real shit. V1 Queen 1 says, hold on, let me go get down to the comment. Say, my husband is the same way. As he should be. As he should be. Fuck all this shit, man. I don't listen. To me, that's what men, that's the type time men supposed to be on. If you a man and you out here in this world and you just out here in the world to have fun, no, I don't agree with men who think like that. They mind is always on fun. That's not even a motherfucker I want around me, even as a man. That's not even got nothing to do with a woman being with me. I don't want to hang with a nigga and all he want to do is have fun. That means his head's in the goddamn clouds. I don't fuck with niggas like that. I just want to turn up my nigga. I just want to, no. Nope. Okay, you go ahead. You go ahead. You go right ahead. I don't fuck with fun ass niggas all the time. I don't do fun niggas all the time. It just is what it is. Y'all can feel, again, this is me telling y'all about me. I'm not saying you gotta think the same way. I don't fuck with people, and this is men or women, who all they thinking about is having fun, turning up, getting drunk as fuck. Like, no, I don't like people like that. I have no interest in them people being around me. Period. Period. No interest. And y'all know the saying, they say, two heads is better than one. Well, one head trying to do the thinking for two is stressful. Let me tell you, I tried it. One head thinking for three is stressful. Let me tell you, I've tried it. I done did it. I done lived that life. Where I'm the one that's sober. I'm the one that's, keeping myself grounded, paying attention to everything that's going on. That's done been me. I carried that. I did that. I was that person. That was my role. Now, I don't even I'm not hanging with nobody. That you want to get stupid, blackout drunk? You want to put yourself in bad situations? You want to have us going down into areas you know damn well we ain't supposed to be in? You want to be on some goofy ass, stupid shit all the time, throwing up silly ass sets and doing dumb shit in areas that we not even from? I don't hang with you. I don't hang with you. I done been in fights, full blown fights with people I don't even know just because motherfuckers I was with throwing sets up. I ain't know nothing about no damn sets. Didn't know nothing about it. But here I am involved in an altercation with some random ass niggas shooting and shit going on. And I don't even know. I don't even got no problem with nobody. I don't know what the hell going on. Done did it. Not doing it no more. Not doing it no more. Carrying drunk niggas. I'll be damn. Carrying drunk bitches out there. I'll be damn. I'm not doing that shit no more. It's motherfuckers doing that shit clean up in our age. And now, y'all, I'm a little older. I'm 39 now. I'm about damn near 40. It's motherfuckers 40 plus carrying motherfuckers out the goddamn shit. Shitting me. Shitting me. I ain't carrying shit. I done put my time in. Like, I done put my time into the block. Done carried plenty motherfuckers out of places throwing up and shit. Think I'm gonna be doing that at 40 years old? Oh, hell no. Nah, that's a motherfucker that's gonna get you into some shit. Because y'all know people, when they get drunk like that, they get a little angry, a little violent, want to bump motherfuckers and want to fight every goddamn body. And you got to explain to other motherfuckers, oh, they just drunk. They ain't really like that for real. You know, don't pay them no mind. Like, I'm not having to explain a motherfucker acting stupid at damn near 40. I ain't explaining shit. I'm not explaining shit. Let me get out of your way. Fuck that. Don't rely on me. I'm telling y'all that right now. You want to ever be cool with me, want to go out somewhere with me? You'll be there, drunk as a bitch, trying to fight everybody on your own. Won't be me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Won't be me. I done hung with niggas like that. Just get drunk and start acting crazy. And I'm just trying to chill, you know, dance, you know, get me some women or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you want to get drunk as fuck? Not just a few drinks. No, you want to get drunk as fuck. Oh no. Them people are a detriment to your life. They're a detriment to putting you in fucked up situations. No. I'm all set. People who are attention whores in this day and age are a detriment to your life. They're a detriment to your safety. You get one of these selfie hoes, brothers. No, that's an attention whore. You don't need that unless you in the same vein. Because there's a lot of men out here now, and I noticed that the trend kicked up because it didn't used to be like that. I used to be able to safely say, well, man, these women be out here, goddamn, just own themselves, conceited as fuck. Always got them taking pictures. Now I don't know. I can't say that I know fully now. Because now you got niggas in cameras and licking their fucking lips and shirt off all the goddamn time. And it's like, nigga, what? I'm not hanging with no nigga that act like that. I don't like attention hoary ass niggas. It ain't just about the women. I don't even like men that have these traits. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Squinting and shit. Like, what the? Every day? Every day. Now I take a picture every once in a while, show my t-shirt or something like that. You know what I mean? But every day, nigga. At the beginning, I thought it was women. Now I can safely say I don't know no more. What I do know, though, is I don't hang with people who act like this. I don't hang with people who act like this. I don't. I do not. Especially if you're in a position like PnB Rock was and you have some type of fame to your name. Like, come on, yo. You have to move smarter. Everybody who's out with him at all time have to be smarter. Period. I'm saying this from a regular dude perspective, and I don't even fuck with this shit. Let me have a whole lot of money. And I'm with a woman that don't know how to, keep herself together. Shit. I don't fuck with that, man. Y'all laughing. I'm serious. I'm serious as fuck, yo. I done put my time in with all that. I done did all of that. Done did it. Not doing it no more. If I tell you shit ain't right and you don't believe me, that's your business. I'm still out regardless. I'm doing you the benefit of letting you know that I'm out. And that's only because you with me. If you at that moment decide, you know what? I ain't got to listen to that. I don't want to go nowhere. Okay. I'm not an arguing nigga. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to scream, yell, grabbing, dragging. I'm not doing none of that. Only people I will snatch up like that are my children. That's it. That's all. Grown folk, you better listen, pay attention, because I'm only going to say this shit once. I'm out. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. That's how it works. You do not hang with people that will cost you your safety, put you in fucked up. I done heard too many stories of people telling me, and this ain't even on, this is outside of PnB shit. People be telling me how they done got fucked up because they homegirl or homeboy, they was on some fucked up shit. Now they caught up in some fucked up shit. Hell, a lot of y'all probably got stories like that. that's listening to this right now got stories like that. These motherfuckers, and I'm talking about we grown. Now, this ain't no stories back from high school. This is grown folk that'll put you in bad situations because they don't know how to act. Fuck that. It's time out for that shit. It's time out for that shit. Shawnee Brown says, if you're the smartest person in your circle, you need a new circle. Now, I don't know if I'm full blown with that because I don't mind being the smartest person in my circle. I just need the people who with me to understand that I'm the smartest person in the circle and they listen to what the fuck I say. Like that's all I need. Like I don't mind being, that don't bother me nothing. Like I got a whole lot of sense and a whole lot of wisdom and shit, knowledge and shit. I just need everybody else to listen. That's all I require. Fall in fucking line and quit playing with me. Just fall in line. I have heard that saying before. I have heard it before. When I looked at it, I was like, yeah, I don't, I can be the smartest person in my circle. I'm cool with that. Somebody got to occupy the role. I mean, it is what it is. But I need everybody else to listen, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a good question. Joyce says, how many generations before we get it right? I have no idea. All I can do is try to, essentially, lead by example. Teach my kids the lessons that I have learned for myself. I don't know that you're ever going to be able to eliminate dumb, stupid ass, ain't got shit to live for, don't give a fuck about their future. I don't know if those people will ever be eradicated. Therefore, if I must exist with them, then I act accordingly. It's almost to me, I compare it to like me driving on the streets every day. I know for a fact that automobile crashes kill thousands of people every year. No matter how much you put that stat up, people still gonna drive crazy every single day of their motherfucking life. I can yell and scream to the top of my lungs that y'all bitch ass motherfuckers need to learn how to drive. I can say it every day. Or I can work on my following distance, put my motherfucking seatbelt on, don't get into no goddamn drag races with these motherfuckers on the streets, and not be in a rush. I then have to adapt to the fact that there are stupid motherfuckers on the road. I can't wait for them to change how they drive. I see them bitches ain't gonna change it. Now I gotta move accordingly. That's how I look at it. That's kind of what it reminds me of, because I'm out here driving every day. And how long you been hearing motherfuckers just can't drive? And most people try to make it about their state. They're like, motherfuckers can't drive over in California. Motherfuckers can't drive down in Georgia. Motherfuckers can't drive nowhere. I ain't seen it yet. So upon understanding that, I know that I then must change my shit up. Okay, I need to be 3-car following distance with these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers still ain't listening. Oh, let me get 3-car following distance. I had somebody today, I'm talking about going 1,000 miles an hour. Like they had just robbed a fucking bank or something. I don't know where the fuck they was going. Going crazy in a little Kia. A goddamn cave bitch. Just going crazy. And you never know what's on these. So I look at it like that. Like, we can say motherfuckers can't drive. Or you can put your goddamn seatbelt on, increase your following distance, and do your best to make it safely from point A to point B. That's it. That's all you can do. Because motherfuckers gonna be dumb. Motherfuckers gonna drink, drive. They're gonna do all types of shit behind that wheel. Texting. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I be texting sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We not on here to lie. Now, are we? But I can drive when I'm texting. These motherfuckers be putting their head, the phone be in their lap. I'm not like that. If I'm texting, I got the phone all the way up by my goddamn forehead. Like, I'm not hiding it from nobody. Like, I'd rather, the motherfuckers that text in their lap, I don't trust them. I don't trust their intelligence level. If you're gonna do it, ain't no point in hiding it from no goddamn body. Pick the goddamn phone up, quit putting your head down. Fuck you mean? Pick your shit up to where your clear lane of vision doesn't change. You can still see all the lanes. You can still see everything. Stop playing with me. Fuck you dipping your head for driving like that. Ain't people dumb. People dumb. And these dumbass, coon-ass niggas, and they're going to keep being dumb. They're not going to give a fuck what I'm talking about. They don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. You can't talk to these motherfuckers. They're not listening. They're not listening. Keith David said, do you believe the girlfriend set him up, Rob? I do not believe she set him up. That's the mother of his children. I can't, and we talked about this earlier. You might have got here a little late. I can't fathom her setting him up when she's right there with the money. Like, she's, I ain't heard about her having a life insurance policy on him. And I'm going to tell you what's so odd about this. Let me show y'all something real quick. People are less likely to believe that the record label set him up than they are his kid's mom, than his woman. They're more likely to believe she set him up. She ain't had no goddamn life insurance policy on this man. They did. People are more inclined to believe that she set him up than the record label, the Empire Records. And they have several rappers that are being killed on their record label. They more likely to believe she did it. I think she was just dumb. She's just dumb. And now she got to pay for her stupidity for the rest of her life. Because she got kids to look in the face. She got kids to look in the face. And even if she doesn't feel like, maybe consciously she don't carry full responsibility, she's going to feel somewhat responsible. Because again, the only people that are at fault here are the people who murdered him over a chain. And they don't even know how much it was valued for. Ooh, it's big and shiny. Niggas dumb. Must be worth a lot, right? Let me go rob him for it. He fought back. Let me kill him for it. And hopefully when I get an appraiser look at it, it's actually worth something. Niggas dumb. But I don't think she set him up, though. That don't make sense. I feel like the argument or the conversation should be shifted more towards, did the record label set him up? That makes more sense. I'm not gonna sit here and go in on her like that. I'm just not gonna go. I mean, I had to give her a little something because she's dumb. That was just a dumb move. And if he was there while she did it and he didn't smack the goddamn phone out of her hand, then he lacks the leadership. And if you with a woman that don't follow your leadership, then there's something wrong with you. In my opinion, if you at that position and you with a woman that don't follow your rules, and you just, something's wrong with you too. Danny Keller says, bro, Rob, I really believe that these are the wandering years in the wilderness for black people. That slave mentality must die off before a new beginning. New wine shouldn't be in old bottles. Man, listen, I'm going to tell you what. They've been saying that shit since before we was born. It sounds as though we've been in the wandering years for decades. The so-called wandering years. We've been there for a long time. Since the introduction of violent gang culture, we've been trying to wait it out. We've been trying to wait it out. And I don't think we'll be dead. We'll be dead and gone, still waiting for it to change. Some people are just going to be dumb, violent, sick motherfuckers. And that's not just black people. That's people across the board. That's people across the board. We're not going to wait out violence. No, we're not going to do that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Carmel Kiss says she posted it and he replied under the post, I can't see her posting it without his permission, but people will still blame her. I'm not blaming her. I'm saying she dumb. I'm not going to blame her. I'm saying she dumb. And like I said, if he didn't smack the goddamn phone out of her hand, if he was there watching it, he dumb too. So, I mean, to me, that's light work. Your leadership got to be strong right there, in my opinion. It's just dumb. In my personal opinion, I think it's wrong because, again, that was my initial thought. As I don't know if you just got here too. My initial thought was to be like, what type of dumb bitch? Like, that's what my initial thought was. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But then I started getting more information, and I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? So how? What type leader? How the fuck? Like, what the fuck? How the fuck? What the fuck? Everybody fucked up right now. So I said, let me come out here and say this. And it may not be popular, it may not be whatever, but I'm gonna come out here and say, do my part, and I'm gonna be on everybody's head. That's what I do. Right? Exactly. Leticia said it best. I blame the shooter. That's whose fault. If we dealing with straight fault, that word, the definition of the word fault. She dumb. If what you saying is true, he dumb. But nobody's at fault but the dumb motherfuckers that decided to not only rob him, but murder him as well. That's they at fault. Nobody else. Nobody else. It is what it is. Jalen Harris says you are right, Rob. For the people who don't know, he posted his location as well outside the restaurant. They both slipped up. Look at your leadership. That's your leadership. Let me tell you something about women. Typically, if their leadership is goofy, then their actions are going to be goofy too. That's just what it is. The leadership goofy. You all up online posting jewelry and shit, goofy shit, stupid shit. If the leadership is goofy, a lot of times women, they're going to be on some goofy shit too. Ain't nobody there to correct them. It's just going to be some goofy following motherfucking goofy. It is what it is. Those are facts. Mike Lawrence says there's literally no point to publicly post your location, not just her, but even non-famous people. You're right about that. Unless you won't smoke. Now, there's been a couple times I posted my locations because niggas was talking a little reckless. For some reason, there was a stint there where niggas online was acting like if I was around their area, they would come do something to me. Now, I'm not saying it's smart because it was dumb for me to do this. But that's type time that I'm on. And I'm working on myself every day, okay? I don't like being threatened by internet niggas. Other niggas that make YouTube videos talking about they'll beat my ass or do something to me. I don't like that. So what I would do is say, okay, well, I'm right here. You might whoop my ass. You might. I'm not the type that's gonna act like I can beat everybody's ass. But just so you don't have to speculate on whether you could or not, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to live out your motherfucking dreams. Bring your camera with you. Either you're gonna have on tape you getting your ass whooped, or you're gonna have on tape you whooping my ass. Either way, I'm with that shit. A lot of these niggas out here, they're not with that for real. They just be talking in comments and shit. They just talk that type of shit. They talk that type of shit. So, I personally, I'm with that. If you want to fight, because I ain't got nothing to rob, like there ain't nothing to take from me. I don't run around flashing shit. So if a motherfucker want to fight, I'm with that. Especially when I was on the road, shit, I would take pictures, post my location. Here, this what state I'm in. Y'all remember the On the Road with Rob videos? I'd be like, well, I'm headed to, leaving, I'm staying overnight. Like, I didn't, come on. I didn't give a fuck. Not saying that's smart. Not saying that was smart for me to act like that. But that's how I am. I don't like these internet tough niggas. I don't like that shit. Most of these niggas don't got no hands, ain't never been no type of fight or nothing like that. Nothing. Most of these niggas think they tough because they can cuss their bitch out. That makes them feel like they tough. A lot of niggas think like that. They feel like I can cuss a woman out. I can be, brolic and big and bad on her. Then I can talk this type of shit to any nigga I want to. Not me. Not me. I don't fuck with that nigga. I'll beat his ass. He better not ever come around here. Okay, well, here I am around. Where you at? Let me tell y'all, I'm not saying that's no woke shit. I'm saying that's the type motherfucker I am, even to this day. Cause I got this, y'all know I be on my B123 shit. I think I'm wise. I care about black people, but I don't shy away from confrontation. And that's something I'm still working on that even now. I cussed the boy out in the Chick-fil-A parking lot. That boy, he was just trying to do his job. But I didn't like how he tried to stop me with his hand. I didn't like it. So I cussed him out. He could have easily been like, nigga, I'm going to beat your ass right now. And I'd have said word. I act like that. I still got that energy in me. And I don't think it'll ever go anywhere, but that's who I am. I can't even help it. I can't help it. Somebody said, Rob, don't do that no more. I still do that shit right now. Like, I'm trash. I'm telling y'all, I'm working on myself. I don't get on here trying to be on the high horse shit. I'm still trying to work on myself. Real shit. I am. This is something I got in me that I'm with that. I'm not scared of shit. I'm not scared to die. I ain't scared of shit. I fear nothing. I don't like motherfuckers threatening to fight me. Now, I understand, motherfuckers get online. And they want to say, well, I don't fuck with Rob. Now, most people, if you hear them say they don't fuck with me, they don't really know why. They don't really know why. If you listen to it, they don't know why. But when they start talking about beating my ass, then I'm like, okay, that's, you can disagree with my talking points. You can do all types. Don't talk about fighting me, though, and beating my ass. Because now I want to see. You see what I'm saying? It's not that I don't get on here talk about beating nobody's ass. I don't talk like that. Especially I want to talk like that to other black men. I don't want to do that. I really want to hand out my ass whoopings to the caves if need be. I want to preserve all the ass whoopings I got to give out. I want to give them to the caves. But it be black men talking this crazy shit sometimes. And I know it's just internet shit, but I take that shit to, shit. I take it to like, let's go. As old as I am, I'm still act like that. And I'm gonna probably always act like that. I can't see me changing that. I can't. I'll be out here on the road. You want to know where I'm at? I'm not hard to find. Not hard at all. But then what I noticed was, and this is what made me chill out doing it. This is what made me stop doing that. I'm going to tell y'all what I saw. Anytime, and this is even before when I had my old channel, and I would have people email me talking violent shit. Where you going to be at, nigga? I'm going to come see you. I would give them exactly where I was at, even in emails. And then when I was putting my location up, and I never saw anybody. So what I learned in that moment was, these internet bitch ass niggas are just that. They just talking. They don't really want to fight. Now, I'm not saying a robber wouldn't want to rob you. I'm not saying that. I don't have nothing to steal though, unless you want a cell phone and some blacks. Like you want a lighter, some cell phones, some blacks. Okay, cool. Run up, but I don't see nobody doing a whole lot for those things. I ain't got no big dumbass chain to rip off. So if you see me, you have to be wanting to fight. You see what I'm saying? And I'm with that. But what I found was ain't nobody show up ever. They would go back to their computers, type in comment sections, call me a bitch ass nigga, but wouldn't do anything, wouldn't accept my challenges. So that made me ease back on doing that. Cause I'm like, these niggas, I'm out here serious. This is what I had to learn. Like, I'm out here taking this shit serious. These motherfuckers ain't serious. They just talking. They not serious. y'all laughing. Y'all laughing. London Link, that was probably, and listen, London Link says you did say you would slap Obsidian at one time though. That was probably because he might have been talking reckless and where I felt like it was some confrontational shit going on. I just, it could have been some confrontational tone he had where I'm like, well, you can call me out my name and all that shit online, but say it to my face. Say it to my face. But again, I realized that not only wasn't niggas showing up, when I try to listen to what problem people have with me, they don't even be saying nothing. I challenge y'all to. So what I had to understand is this internet generation is a little bit, it's different. It's different. I was here when it started. It's different. There's a such thing as internet bullying. People let that bother them. It's different. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying online. You're not going to say it to my face. You're not going to show up and say anything to my face like this. Your tone going to be different. And most time, hell, even if you show up to have a conversation with them, the tone changes. You see what I'm saying? And that's even online. Whatever you know, rah, 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 and then they tone changes. So what I had to learn is these motherfuckers ain't serious about this shit. I'm one of the last, I ain't gonna say one of the, well, I'm not even gonna say it. It's almost like I'm one of the last few motherfuckers out here talking about, you know, fighting, fight for real. Niggas either want to jump you or shoot you. That's mostly what these little bitch ass niggas want to do. I can take a jumping. I don't mind that. I came from a different era. Now you got guns and shit, and I ain't got one, then hey, you got me beat. Like I said, I wouldn't have fought for no jury. If I'm PnB, I'm not fighting for jewelry. You can have this shit. I'm not fighting for that. Take it. You got a gun, I don't. You win. By default. You won. I'm not fighting you. There ain't no need for all that. Only way I'm fighting somebody with a gun is if they got the gun pulled on a family member of mine or my children. Or somebody that's with me, like, you know, like say me and a woman, we out here in the streets or something like that, and there's somebody I'm rocking with, you know, I fuck with her. Like, I'm not gonna let her had no shit like that happen to her unless if it's on some, oh, like, we'll just run your shit, have it. But no, I'm gonna rape her at gunpoint in front of your face. No, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna try to, I'm not gonna let no shit like that. Ain't nobody gonna kidnap me at gunpoint. Like, I'm not with that. That's why I want people to understand the difference. Like, you're not gonna force me into a trunk at gunpoint. You just gonna have to up your crime. You plan on kidnapping, gonna now have to become murder. That's your fault. You wasn't ready to go up to the next level. That's not my fault. You thought you were gonna have a simple kidnapping. You was gonna just put a gun to my head and tell me get in the trunk. No, you ain't. You just right now, you're gonna have to decide right now, do you want to be a kidnapper or do you want to be a murderer? Because you're not gonna kidnap me at no gunpoint. You're not gonna do that to me at gunpoint. You became a murderer at that point. I'm not letting it happen. That may be fucked up, but that's just how I think. You're not kidnapping shit at gunpoint. I'm not going nowhere at gunpoint. You just became a murderer right there on the spot. All up in the parking lot at the Walmart. You thought you caught me? Yeah, no, I'm not. No. You gonna have to be ready to become a murderer tonight. You make the decision. Because I'm not getting in shit. That I will fight that. I'm not doing that. Ain't nobody taking me down off into no damn woods. I'm not doing none of that. But if you want my shirt, oh, you want this? Okay. You want my Malcolm X t-shirt? Here you go. You can have that. Sure can. Yep. Want that necklace? Okay, there you go. Earrings too? Okay. You want these shoes? Man, I like them shoes. That's crazy. Yep. You got them. You got that. All that. But if you run up on me demanding shit, you got to become a murderer right then and there. Whether you was ready to be one or not. It is what it is. So I want people to understand what I'm saying about this PnB shit. Like, we have to move smarter. In these areas where we know these motherfuckers is crazy, act like they ain't got no guy. Well, they ain't acting. These motherfuckers doing smashing grabs, run up in homes, like they out here acting like that. So we got to be ever vigilant and be ready for this shit. We got to be ready for it. And if you gonna be on goofy ass time, if it's true what y'all saying, he didn't put his location up or he was posting pictures too, then your woman gonna act. She gonna follow suit with you. I'd have smacked the phone out of her goddamn head. It might have cussed her out. Especially considering the story that he told about him having niggas run up on him before in LA. Like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? I might have would have had to go there on her. But if he was doing it with her, then she was just following his goofy ass footsteps. It is what it is. That's how the streets is. And the streets ain't going nowhere. They're not going nowhere. They're doing the job of white supremacy, so-called white supremacy. As long as they are employees to white supremacy, they're not going nowhere. There's a vested interest in keeping them around. Or they would just run around and round all these niggas up. They're not doing that. They're not doing it. There's a vested interest in them being there. They don't see it. They don't understand it. I do. I see it. I understand it. They don't see it. They don't understand it. That's why they ain't been round up. You ain't seen no military force come into no hood and arrest everybody in a red t-shirt, blue t-shirt. You ain't never seen that. But we gonna get you violent niggas off the streets. We care about these black people over here. There's some black people trying to, they don't give a fuck nothing about you. They don't care about you. They just don't. Those niggas are there for a reason. They are doing the job of so-called white supremacy. They doing the work for them. Light work. OT. No benefits. No 401k. Not even a goddamn a badge to scan in. Nothing. No benefits, no nothing. Just doing it. On the front end and the back end. Kill another black person for no reason. End up in prison doing cheap ass, free ass, or cheap labor. And keeping them privatized prison complexes full. It is what it is. They have a vested interest in them being there. They don't see it. I do. Which is why I'm disgusted with them niggas. Disgusted with how they don't even see it. How they don't understand it. Disgusted. Especially what they say nowadays, all this technology. I'm disgusted with them niggas. It's disgusting. Surely, if you're on Instagram, you can follow somebody's location. Surely you have the internet. You should be able to see how you're being used. But them niggas is dumb. And dumb niggas ain't going nowhere. Dumb people ain't going nowhere. It's sad, but it is what it is. You're not going to catch me out in LA just all willing to buy me a nice ass, big ass chain walking down the block. You won't catch me doing it. Sure won't. That's intelligence. Understanding your surroundings. Being a leader of whatever pride you have with you. And when I say pride in this sense, I mean like a lion and his pride. I mean pride like that. If you are the leader of your pride, then you understand your surroundings. I'm not going up to the middle of Philadelphia and Philly You won't catch me out there just walking around all willy. You're not. It's not gonna happen. No, am I gonna have me, my woman, my kid? No, 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 not gonna happen. It ain't because I'm no bitch, but that's just understanding. I'm not gonna do that. Just scrolling through the Bronx or some shit. I ain't from there. Don't know nothing about the area. I'm just scrolling through with a big stupid ass chain on. That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It is what it is. Y'all listen. If you're here and you haven't hit that like button already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all that follow my gaming channel, I might get on the game after I get off here for a minute. Just to relax real quick before I go to bed and shit. Team Rob Gaming. We might get over there and game a little bit. But any links, all the links to follow me are in the description box to follow me on social media. Subscribe to my Patreon. It's also in the description box. Come fuck with me. Me and my brother have a podcast now. I need to get those links in the description box too. But you know, it's I haven't, and I'll correct that to make it easy for people. I know motherfuckers lazy. Motherfuckers won't even hit the like button. So you know, motherfuckers won't even press their phone like a thumb. They won't even do that. So I know, you know, typing in shit like that's too much for niggas. I swear, that's too much. You can't get a motherfucker to hit the like button. You damn sure not gonna have them search your channel, motherfucker. You better have a link. You better have something they can click and just press and go straight to it. God damn it. Uh, but I'm gonna make sure I fix my my description box to where I got the links to me and my brother's channel and my gaming channel as well. Um, but y'all, hey, hopefully everybody was able to understand what was said here. Um, hopefully we had a little bit of fun tonight, had a couple laughs in here tonight. So, but I do want people to take very seriously, and particularly my young brothers that may be hearing this, be smarter. Everybody, be smarter. We cannot wait. As somebody was talking about Illinois and what they doing, these caves gonna cave. Okay, they're going to cave. We have to be prepared ourselves to not only defend ourselves, but educate ourselves and build pride within ourselves. That's all us. We got to do all that work. And I know it can be seem like it's a lot of work to do, but it must be done. There is no other option. Okay? That's all the fuck I wanted to say. Shout out Team Rob. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. Black first, second, and third. I'm out.